1010 BCE, Endor was an ancient city in the Jezreel Valley, famous for the witch who lived there. King Saul was preparing for battle against the Philistines, but had become estranged from God after years of disobedience. Saul had previously expelled all mediums and necromancers from Israel, following God's command. Unable to get guidance from God through dreams or traditional means, facing an overwhelming enemy, he became desperate. Disguised to hide his identity, the man secretly sought out guidance in the village.
I know what Saul has done. He has cut off the mediums and spiritists from the land. Why do you set a trap for my life?
Rest assured, you will not face consequences for this. Bring up Samuel for me.
By the spirits of the earth and the shadows of the night, I call upon the Ancient One. Let the veil be lifted. Samuel, arise and speak to us from beyond.
Why do you disturb me? The Lord has torn the kingdom from your hand and given it to David. Tomorrow you and your sons will be with me. The Lord will give Israel into the hands of the Philistines.
Exhausted and faint, he collapsed. The woman comforted and fed him in his moment of need. The prophecy was fulfilled when the events unfolded, marking a pivotal moment in history. The story of the Witch of Endor is one of the most debated episodes in the Bible, raising questions about witchcraft and the afterlife. Some commentators suggest that God permitted Samuel's spirit to be raised to pronounce judgment on Saul. Other interpretations suggest the apparition was not the real Samuel, but a demon in his likeness, sent by God to deceive Saul. The medium's own fear and loss of control suggests something supernatural occurred beyond her expectations. 1 Samuel 28 teaches that disobedience to God and persistent rebellion leads to divine silence and eventual judgment. Saul's prolonged rebellion, particularly his failure to act against the Amalekites as instructed, resulted in God ceasing to answer him. Saul's decision to seek guidance reflects his inner turmoil and the conflict between past decrees and current desperation. Divine judgment is not always immediate, but it is inevitable. God's judgment included both silence and the foreshadowing of death. Saul's ability to swear in the Lord's name while seeking forbidden counsel shows the depth of his spiritual fall. When people refuse to listen and obey God's will, he may withdraw his presence, leading to spiritual darkness and despair. Even Saul's desperate attempts could not change God's irreversible plan to give the kingdom to David. This story serves as a warning against spiritual compromise and emphasizes the importance of obedience to God's word.
If you've enjoyed this program, please click like and subscribe.